This is Alpha Ninja Warrior. Tonight is the night we've been waiting for on Alpha Ninja Warrior. Today we're going to see our competitors take on Stage 2 and maybe even just Stages 3 and 4 for the grand prize. I am your host, Alpha VR 370, and I am so excited for today because I think any one of our competitors might just go all the way. Over the past 3 weeks, 150 competitors took on the course. Most of them ended up short. However, there were 12 competitors that were able to overcome the challenge and hit the buzzer. We have a mix of returning competitors like Dr. Ninja 64, Jan Ninja Dude, and Michael Skunk Fry, who all made it to Stage 2 in previous seasons and are looking for revenge. But we also have some newcomers to Alpha Ninja Warrior, including Flodos and Jamie Dorino. Without further ado, let's see what the obstacles are for Stage 2. Stage 2 is a completely different element from Stage 1. This is all about speed, strength, and endurance, as you have to go through 6 really difficult obstacles to get to the buzzer. The first obstacle is the wedge turner. You must get on a bar and slide across the track while avoiding obstacles. Now the second obstacle is the double salmon ladder. It's been on both of the past seasons of Alpha Ninja Warrior, but this one has a little bit of a twist. Instead of just hopping over to the second set of rungs, with the first one, once you get to the top, you must hang on as the entire set turns 180 degrees. Then you can traverse over to the second set of rungs and start to climb up. The third obstacle is a new and improved version of the lightning bolts. With this, you must grab onto the bar and go across the cradles as they tilt on either side that your bar is on. This can be really tricky if you don't time your jumps and set your landings correctly, as we have seen on the past 2 seasons. Now the fourth obstacle is a new one. This is Twister Jungle. You must take the bar and you must transfer it over to the other set of bars. However, all of these not only push back and forth, but also rotate 360 degrees. Now the fifth obstacle, the falling shelves, is definitely a tough one. You got 4 sets of swinging X's that you gotta transfer. Some of them are stuck in place, some of them swing, and the last one has an inverted swing to the dismount. Tricky part about that is how you're going to maneuver around to get to the back side of that. Now the last obstacle is the notorious wall lift. With anything you got left in the tank, you gotta raise up 3 walls that increase in weight and difficulty and just try to get to the buzzer with any time remaining. If anyone beats all 6 obstacles and hits the buzzer in less than 105 seconds, they will be moving on to Stage 3. Here's the run order for tonight. We're going to go from slowest clear to fastest clear. That means we're going to start off with Clay 45379. The next is Gabe the Developer, then Jamie Dorino, then Robotic Pie, then Jan Ninja Dude, then Yas 123451, then Poo Lover 12345, and then That Person. Then the last 4 are the fastest Stage 1 clears, starting with Dr. Ninja 64, then Fomalam, then Flodos, then Michael Skunk Fry. Now first up is Clay 45379. He had the slowest Stage 1 time out of anyone else, which means he's going first. That comes with a bit of a disadvantage because you don't get to see anyone else run. You are the first person to try out the course, so let's just see how Clay does. But you gotta remember, all 12 of these people cleared Stage 1, so they definitely have something. They definitely have something to show. And so far, Clay is on to the double salmon ladder. Okay, now you have to turn the whole thing around. Oh, he's a little bit stuck, but he's getting it. Nice, and he makes the traverse. Okay. Very, very nice. Now he's on to the lightning bolts. Over the past 2 seasons, we've seen, I think, like 3 people go out on this, which doesn't sound like a lot, but there have only been 6 people that made it to stage 2 until now. But Clay gets through it, and now he's on to Twister Jungle. There you go. This is kind of like the normal push, like from back and forth, but except these bars can swing 360 degrees. But Clay has no problem. With about 40 seconds to go, he's on to the, what is it called? The falling shells. Remember, the first one stays still. The second and third ones push normally. Then the fourth one is a reverse wraparound, which he gets, but with only 20 seconds left, he's not out of the woods yet. He has to go, and he got it. He's onto the wall flip. Could he be the first? He might be the first, and he is. Clay clears stage 2. For the first time in Alpha Ninja Warrior history, we are going to stage 3 with 7.5 seconds left. Congratulations, Clay. You are going to stage 3. Now, second up is Gabe, the developer, and he's looking to match Clay's run. He's saying if he fails stage 2, then what? I don't know. But he's destroying my computer. Yeah, you wish, buddy. But he's wearing the Alpha Ninja Warrior shirt. I'm pretty sure everyone is inspired so far that there has been a stage 2 clear. They know it can be done. So I'm pretty sure everyone is just looking to get to the end. Oh, Gabe almost had a problem. Oh, he almost fell off, but he got it. He recovered, and now he's onto the double salmon ladder. He's struggling a little bit. Taking him a little while to turn this around. Okay, but he got it. Nice, the transition, there you go. And now he's climbing up. And nice, now Gabe is on to lightning bolts. Remember, the first and the second one have a smaller gap than the second and the third, so you have to be watching. But now Gabe is on to Twister Jungle. Remember, these bars turn 360 degrees. Nice. Gabe is on the second one. Now just one more after this. Nice. Now the last one. And just gets a little bit twisted up. And that's all it takes. And Gabe, the developer, is out on the Twister Jungle. Next up is Jamie Dorino, and remember, Jamie is the creator of Robloxian Sasuke, so yeah, definitely has experience in Roblox Ninja Warrior. However, this is her first time on Alpha Ninja Warrior, and she was on the first week of episodes, and she already crossed the line, which means her time has started, so she lost about 2.5 seconds, but if she can make it up, it'll be alright. She's already on the double salmon ladder. But like what I was saying, she made a surprising rookie stage 1 run, which that is incredible. I'm pretty sure she's happy to be on stage 2 though. But I think she would like to make it to stage 3 as well. And she could, but she has a few more obstacles to go. Right now she's on the lightning bolts. See, no problem or hesitation at all, just went right through it. And now Jamie is on the Twister Jungle. Got the first one. Got the second, one more. Going on the right side, that's an interesting approach. And Jamie gets flung off on the Twister Jungle. And that is going to be it for Jamie Dorino. But overall, I mean, stage 2, not bad at all. Good job. Now the fourth runner on stage 2 is Robotic Pie. So yeah, he ran last week actually, and he cleared with about 9 seconds. Remember, Robotic Pie is no stranger to ninja competitions on Roblox. You know, he was the captain of a pretty successful team on Roblox Ninja League, the San Antonio Sharks. And I know anyone from the San Antonio Sharks, if they're watching the premiere right now, they're probably going crazy right now. So they are proud of their team, and I like it. And now Robotic Pie is about to start. Here we go, the wedge turner. Robotic clears it with ease. And now he is on to the double salmon ladder. Nice. You see, not really having a problem with this. Oh, he drops down, but that's all right. Oh, couldn't get up for a second, but he's recovering. Nice transition. Now he's climbing up. And nice. Now he's on to the lightning bolts. So far, so good. Not having any trouble, really. With about a minute to go now, he's on to Twister Jungle. So far, pretty good on time, but you gotta remember the falling shelves, it could eat away at the time if you're not careful. So far, he's doing pretty well. And nice, he got it. Now he's heading over to the falling shelves. 35 seconds, so you can't spend a bunch of time here, but you have a little bit. It's these two right here that eat up the time. You gotta get them to swing enough to where you're comfortable with transitioning to the next X. And he got it. Now he's on the fourth one. And he's going for it with about 13 seconds. He could clear. Here we go. There are the buzzers. And he got it. With about 8 seconds left, Robotic Pie is the second person to clear stage 2. He is going to move on to stage 3. He's saying W in the air. Congratulations. Now next up is our first returning competitor to stage 2, Jan Ninja Dude. So far, he is the first runner, not necessarily the first, like, in time, but he is the first so far today to make it to stage 2 twice in Alpha Ninja Warrior. So he is definitely looking for revenge. He has history on this stage. Only 2 other people in this group of 12 do. Michael Skunkfry and Dr. Ninja 64. And remember, Jan Ninja Dude came up in second in season 1, and he failed on the 4th obstacle, the spider walk. The spider walk isn't here anymore, but we do have a 4th obstacle, which is the Twister Jungle. He said if he made it past the Twister Jungle, he'd give himself an A+ for this run. If he failed at Twister Jungle, it'd be like a B or something. And then like if he failed before it, it'd be like a C. So let's see if he can get there. So far, he is already at the lightning bolts, having a little bit of trouble with the bar, but he's getting it with about a minute 10 left. He's not one of the people that failed this obstacle in the previous seasons, and he didn't fail it today. Now he's at the Twister Jungle. Remember, he has history with the 4th obstacle on stage 2. This is what he went out on a year ago, 2 seasons ago. So far, not having trouble with it today, but only about 40 seconds left. So he kind of has to go. And he did it though. He's on to the 5th obstacle. This is the best he's ever done in Alpha Ninja Warrior history. He is on the falling shelves, but only has about 25 seconds. So he kind of has to go. There is no time for messing around now. He has 15 seconds. He has to go. And he made it. But does he have enough time? The buzzers are off. And he's going for it, and he falls short. In a desperate attempt to get to the wall flip to have any chance of clearing with time remaining, Jan Ninja Dude just went for the dismount, and he came up short. But he still, yes, he said he got an A+. He achieved his goal, and I'm pretty sure he's really happy about that. Now next up is the person who did the lighting for this stage actually, Yas1234551. did an incredible job with that. And remember, he made it to Grand Finals last season, but he failed on stage 1. So he has already improved by a bunch. He's on stage 2 today. And here we go. Starting with the wedge turner. Here we go. Yas just standing there. And he's caught up. And Yas is down on the wedge turner. But still an incredible job, though, making it to stage 2. Did what 138 couldn't. But, like, the thing is, you have to be on one of those edges to maybe push it if that happens. Next up is Poo Lover 12345. Definitely, yeah, you know, he's a newcomer to Alpha Ninja Warrior, but he definitely has some skill. He cleared stage 1 2 weeks ago, and he's ready for more on stage 2. So let's see if he can go all the way. So far, 2 people have cleared. Could he be the 3rd? And here we go. Poo Lover's off on the wedge turner and clears it. Good job. You gotta be careful on that obstacle because you have to make sure you know where it's going. But so far so good. Now, oh, drops a rung, but he recovers, and now the transition. Very nice. Almost skipped a rung there, but he didn't though. And now he's on to the lightning bolts. No hesitation between jumps, just goes for it. I like it. And now he's on to Twister Jungle. We've seen 2 people go out on this obstacle already, so you have to be careful. He's a little bit caught up, but he saves it. Now he's on the last one with 45 seconds left. Not bad on time. He's on to the falling shelves. Remember, the first one stays still. The second one swings normally. Third one swings normally. But the fourth one, you have to do a wraparound to even get to it, and it has a backward swing. So if you're not careful, it will eat away on your time. But so far, so good. He's going through, and he got it. And now he's on to the wall lift. And he's going to clear. And he got it with 12 seconds. Poo Lover 12345 is going to stage 3. Congratulations. Now next up is another newcomer, That Person. Except with That Person, I haven't seen him anywhere on Roblox Ninja Warrior. So this was definitely a surprising clear for me. But he definitely has the skill. He just might not have the experience. So that might play on stage 2. But who knows? He could be the 4th clear tonight. And here we go. We're started. So far, so good. And now he's on to the double salmon ladder. Nice. Now the turn. Drops a rung. Can he recover? Taking a little bit, and he got it. You got to remember, with stage 2, not only is it difficult, but it's also on a strict time limit. Everyone so far has cleared with less than 10 seconds except for Poo Lover. So you have to be careful with your time. But right now, That Person has an amazing amount of time, over a minute into Twister Jungle, and he's on to the second one. Now the third, and he got it. Now this is the last one. And he falls short on the Twister Jungle! Just by a hair, misses the dismount. Maybe if he took one more swing, I mean, I understand you want to be good on time, but maybe if he took one more swing, he would have had it. But he was right there from clearing the Twister Jungle. Now it's time for the final 4 stage 2 runners. The first one being Dr. Ninja 64. He's the second and last runner-up to run on stage 2 today. Remember, Jan Ninja Dude ran already. He was runner-up of season 1. Made it all the way to the dismount of falling shelves. Now Dr. Ninja 64, and there's a weird error with the countdown, but it's alright. Dr. Ninja's off. But yeah, you gotta remember, he was runner-up last season, and he made it to stage 2, failed on the lightning bolts, and those are here today. So I know he is looking for them, and that has to be in his mind. Oh my goodness, almost skips the bottom rung on the transition. But here we go. Dr. Ninja 64 is on the lightning bolts. He has to be thinking about this obstacle. You gotta remember, last season, this is what took him out, robbed him of being last ninja standing, but no problem with the lightning bolts today, and you know he's happy. He is happy. I'm pretty sure that's all he wanted. And he goes down on the Twister Jungle. He gets caught up on the swing, swings a little too much, and was on the center where the pusher is, and Dr. Ninja 64 is out on Twister Jungle. Now, our third to last stage 2 runner is Famalam. He is the Spice Warrior, and remember, he cleared stage 1 with the 3rd fastest time. And yeah, he was also on my team in Roblox Ninja League, so I know he has skill. He could beat this stage. He could be the 4th, but it's only just a matter of time and whether he chokes up or falls on an obstacle. Famalam is off. Very nice through the wedge turner. Now the dismount. Oh, he almost got back onto the ride. That would not have been good. But so far, not too shabby. And now Famalam. Nice. Almost actually. Oh, wow. The bar is under, but he saved it. And now he is on to the lightning bolts. So far, so good. Oh, saving it. And he got it. And now he is on to Twister Jungle. Not having any trouble at all. Oh my goodness. He has over 50 seconds left going into the down... What's it called? The falling shelves. he has a lot of time. So far, not bad at all. Still has over 30 seconds left. He's doing amazing. And the dismount, there you go. He's onto the wall flip. It's just how fast can he clear? And he's going to clear with over 15 seconds on the clock. Famalam is going to stage 2. Congratulations with an incredible time. Did I say going to stage 2? I meant going to stage 3. Yeah, there you go. Now, our second to last stage 2 runner is Flodos. Remember, he cleared with the second fastest time, I think around 25 seconds, so he absolutely obliterated stage 1 last week. So he knows what he's doing on Ninja Warrior courses. So he could do well today, but remember, he could also choke at any point, at any given point. And he's on to the wedge turner. So far, so good. And now it's time for the double salmon ladder. No one has gotten caught up on it yet. No one has fallen. It's making the transition. Okay, couple of pauses, but not bad. Now just climbing up. And very nice. Now he is on to the lightning bolts. Okay. Oh, almost fell there. But he saved it. And now he's on to Twister Jungle with a pretty decent amount of time. Nice. Made the first transition. Made the second. Now just one more. Nice, with over 40 seconds left, he's on to falling shelves. So far, on a really good pace. taking him a little bit to get the swing, but never mind, he got it. Now he's on to the third swing. He only has 20 seconds left, so he kind of has to go. Can't spend too much time on this one. And he made it. There you go. Now he's on to the wall flip. He's going, and he got it. Flodos clears. He is the 5th clear tonight on stage 2. He is going to stage 3. Now the final runner of stage 2 is also a returning stage 2 veteran, Michael Skunk Fry. He wasn't a runner-up though. He did get 3rd place when he was on here in season 1 a year ago, and he went out on the lightning bolts. If you remember from last week, he was talking about how he wanted to destroy the lightning bolts this season in his competitor profile. He said this place looks familiar. He's absolutely right. All he wants to do is just beat the lightning bolts, and I don't blame him. It's been a year since he's been here. Season 2, he tried to get his revenge on the lightning bolts, but ended up falling short in boot camp. Just didn't have, that good of a season in season 2. But to be fair, in his defense, when you have a near perfect season, there's not much better that you can do except, I guess, make it to stage 3 or win it all. But yeah, you have to understand it. You have to understand it from that point. You can only go so high. But he's on the lightning bolts, and he gets it! And he gets to dismount! Michael has beaten the lightning bolts, but he still has over a minute left to go. He's trying to clear now. He's on Twister Jungle. And so far, really good performance. And he is going at a fast speed. He could beat the fastest time right now, which is held by Famalam, clearing with 15.19 seconds left. And now Michael is blazing through. Still has over 30 seconds on the 3rd falling shelf, and now he's on the last one. If he could just finish this obstacle quickly, he might beat Famalam's time. And he goes for the dismount. He's going. He could beat it. He just has to finish. And he got it! Michael Skunk Fry is going to beat Famalam's time by 3 seconds. And Michael is the fastest stage 2 clear of the night. Congratulations. Don't ever say that phrase again, buddy. Here are the stage 2 results. For the first time in his Alpha Ninja Warrior career, Michael Skunk Fry comes in first on stage 2. Then there's Famalam, then Poo Lover 12345, then Robotic Pie, then Clay 45379, and then finally Flodos. The night is still young on Alpha Ninja Warrior. We are just about to get into stage 3. It is 7 obstacles of pure sheer and terror. Let's get on to the course. Before tonight, no one has even reached the 3rd stage, and keep in mind that it is very difficult, and it all starts with the propeller swing. There are 3 propellers where you have to push the first 2 with some weird transitions, then move on to the automatically swinging 3rd propeller, time your jump, and land onto the other side. Now the second obstacle is the cannonball drop. You gotta swing these cannonballs from one to another, and once you reach one, the one before you drops. And once you get to the 3rd one, there's a spring that will activate and drop you. So you must hold on and watch out for that. The 3rd obstacle is Wingnut Alley. You must swing on these wing nuts, grab on, swing from side to side, from one to another, as these are pretty far distances, about 30 studs from one to another. This is really tricky if you don't know how to time your movement in the air. The 4th obstacle is the ultimate cliffhanger, a true test of grip strength. You must climb across the ledges and make huge leaps from one to another. Some are just across from each other, some are 270-degree jumps. The 5th obstacle is the flying bar, but this season there's a twist. Some of the ledges move up and down and left and right. So this season you must time and calculate your jumps so you can land these very precise ledges. The sixth obstacle is gravity coils. With some of these, you must leap across the narrowing saucers, and some of them you must push with all of your strength from one to another. Now the final obstacle of stage 3 is the roller bar. It's a combination of the roller coaster and flying bar. You must hop that bar across the ledges and time your landings with total precision, as these ledges will spin if you don't land correctly. This is incredibly difficult because even the slightest mistake will put you in the water. Without any time limit, if anyone gets through all 7 of these excruciating obstacles, they will be able to hit the buzzer and they will move on to stage 4 for a chance at climbing for 5,000 robux and the title Alpha Ninja Warrior Grand Champion. And since this is the first time we've had runners in Alpha Ninja Warrior history to go on to stage 3, I've released a special documentary style video on the history of stage 3 in seasons 1 and 2 that only members can watch. So if you want to watch this video, you must join the membership for as low as $2. Since we're going from slowest to fastest time on the previous stage, first up is Flodos. He had the second fastest time on stage 1, but the slowest on stage 2. And right now he is on the propeller swing. So you gotta remember, even though there's no time limit to this stage is incredibly difficult, that there's a chance that no one could pass this stage. So if that happens, the person that goes the furthest to fastest will be the last ninja standing and will win 1,000 Robux instead. But right now, Flodos is making good time. He's almost done with Cannonball Drop. And he got it, and he is on to Wingnut Alley. All these jumps, all these swings and jumps on Wingnut are so precise. But he only has about 50 seconds on the clock. That's good, because you gotta remember, we're going from furthest to fastest. So you are competing against everyone else in case no one makes it to the end of stage 4. But someone could clear stage 3. But right now, Flodos is doing insanely well on Wingnut Alley. And he flings to the dismount, and now he has to be excited about that. He is on to the cliffhanger. Taking a little bit of time to just, I guess, collect himself. That is good, because you gotta remember, there is no time limit. So you can go whatever pace you want. Now, these ledges are so small, and the jumps between them are ginormous. So you have to be careful. And now this is a 270-degree wraparound, and he got it. And now he is on to the flying bar. But the thing is, with this flying bar, the ledges move up and down. He got the first one. Said, wait, I think he's in trouble. And he got it. He's on the third one, and he jumps off. He jumps off of the flying bar. I guess it was that Dairy Queen, or I guess he means a disqualification. No, he wasn't. He was good, but he is out on the flying bar. But still, incredibly impressive though. Next up is Clay 45379, and he is super excited to be here. He told me backstage, but I don't think he's ever competed on a stage 3 competition before, so this is exciting. But he has to be Flodos this time, and he jumps, and he's down! He is down on the propeller swing. He just missed the wraparound. You gotta be careful, because stage 3 is going to be extremely tough. Now, next up is Robotic Pie. you know, he's already done this well so far. He could go probably a lot further. But for any prize, he has to beat Flodos's time of getting to the flying bar with 2 minutes and 13 seconds. So let's see if he can beat it. So far doing really nice. Took another spin. That's interesting. I guess you don't want to like try to traverse while it's moving, but he still got it. And now he's on to the cannonball drop. You have to be careful on this obstacle. Taking a little bit of time, just, I guess, collect himself. Remember, there is no true time limit. But, like, if you want to at least try to get first place, this is what you have to do. But, I mean, like, this could be the better strategy because you might not mess up somewhere and you could end up clearing or going further. So he's on right now. And it looks like he misses and Robotic Pie is down on the cannonball drop. Unfortunately, that is the end for Robotic Pie. But, I mean, like, stage 3, though, that's an incredible performance. Now, the next runner is Poo Lover 12345. So far, he has done, like, compared to the other 5 competitors, he's been about in the middle the whole time. If he's trying to win it all, he has to step it up a little bit. But other than that, his performance on this season has been absolutely incredible. And he's already on to the cannonball drop. So remember, these cannonballs push and swing 360 degrees. He's already on the second one. How's he going to do? And it looks like he's on the last one. Now he just has to swing it. And he gets caught up and he's down on the cannonball drop. On the very last cannonball, almost had it, but that is going to be the end for Poo Lover 12345. Good job. Now the second to last runner is Fomalom. You know, he is the Spice Warrior. He's done extraordinarily well. You know, in stage 1, he had the 3rd fastest time. Stage 2 had the 2nd. So he could just be either our last ninja standing or the one to win it all. But he's already on to the cannonball drop. That's very impressive. And here we go. The last 2 competitors have fallen on this. Will he be... Oh, and he's down! He joins them! The cannonball drop is a killer on stage 3. And we are finally down to the final competitor. But good job to Fomalom. Now the final runner of stage 3 is Michael Skunk Fry, who I'm going to call from now on the comeback kid, because in season 1 had near perfect season. Season 2 didn't do that great, fell short in boot camp. Season 3, this is the best season he's ever had. But right now he is on stage 3 and it is him versus Flodos. If he can get to the flying bar faster than 2 minutes and 13 seconds, he will be the last ninja standing. Otherwise, it will go to Flodos. Remember, Michael was in this situation in season 1 with him and Cyrus, who was the last runner, and he couldn't do it. Will this be the season where Michael Skunk Fry does it? He's already on to the cannonball drop. Can he do it? Now, remember, still a few obstacles to go. It would be better if he just took his time with the cannonball drop. Let's see. He's going. And it looks like he's just short of the second cannonball. Michael is down. Holy moly. Michael goes down on the cannonball drop. And that means Flodos is your Alpha Ninja Warrior Season 3 last ninja standing. He will get 1,000 Robux, but still impressive season from Michael. That is it for Alpha Ninja Warrior Season 3. Flodos will go down in history as this season's last ninja standing. Congratulations to him. But before we end this episode, I want to thank everyone who participated in some way, either with helping in Roblox Studio, like Yas helping with lighting, Gabe doing all the technical stuff, Michael, you know, Michael Skunk Fry, he made Alpha Island for the most part, and then, you know, Roman Noodles, man, once again for the queue system. Oh my goodness, man, that queue system really is a lifesaver. I also want to thank Frosty Snowflake because he taught me how to like change the lighting to where the metal actually has that metallic look, and now like the course looks so much better with it, and I can't thank him enough for it. Like tiny things like that I'm just so grateful for. And then especially to you guys for competing or watching, because we hit 150 runners this season, and that's an impressive amount. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for competing or for watching. I will see y'all next time.